Ya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Mohammed Eric and welcome to my channel. Today, I have a simple tutorial for you all about a simple web development using HTML and CSS in VS Code. Yes, it is very simple. If you're interested, without further ado, let's dive right in. First thing first, make sure you have VS Code installed on your computer. If you haven't already, pause this video and go get it. Don't worry, just search it on Google and download it right away. Okay, now that you have VS Code, open it up and let's start by creating a new folder for our project. Create this folder on the file manager. This folder will contain every HTML, CSS and other codes file. And give it a name. I'll call mine my website. Okay, after you create the folder on your file manager, open your VS Code and now you see that there is the new folder. There is no folder in there. So just drag your folder onto the VS Code and voila, you got your folder on the VS Code. Great! Now, let's create our first HTML file. Right-click on the left side of the folder, select New File, and name it index.html. However, this is just the default name. You can name it other than index.html, like portfolio HTML, or web HTML, main HTML, anything HTML. This is the main file that the web browser will load. Now that we have our HTML file, let's start by setting up the basic structure of a web page. First, type exclamation mark and then type enter. This will create the default code of your website. Here you see doc type. This stands for document type HTML. Everything coded in here must wrap by HTML tag, so it reads to be HTML document. And inside the HTML tag, you will see another tag, like head tag and body tag. Head tag is the head of your website, of your web page. So, it's the tab on the upper of your browser. And the body is the main screen of your web page. Inside the head section, you see there is title document. This is the default of your title web page. But you can add your title for your web page, and I'll call mine my awesome website. Okay, and then if you see your website will look like this. It's still empty. Now let's move on. Now let's move on to the fun part, adding contents to our page. In the body section, let's create the main content section. I'll add a heading and a paragraph here to give you an idea. To make heading, tap H. You will see H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 until H6. H1 is the biggest and the H6 is the smallest. And I will choose H1. To make paragraph, just type P. It stands for paragraph and much smaller than the heading. Alright, our HTML structure is ready. Now, let's move on to styling our page using CSS. In the same project folder, create a new file called style.css. Same, this is just a default name. You can call it website.css, portfolio.css, anything.css. This is where we'll write our CSS code. To connect our HTML and CSS files, go back to the index.html file, and inside the head section, add a link element that references to your style.css file. So in here, our HTML file is linked to CSS file. Disclaimer: the link is must same with your style.css name. So if you name it website.css, the link must reference to your website.css file. So it must be linked correctly. Now, let's style our heading and paragraph. I'll start with some basic styling to make it visually appealing. To color the text, tap H1 if you choose H1 in HTML type. Type the curly brackets, and inside of it, type color and color it whatever you want. I'll color mine red. To color the paragraph, repeat the same instruction. Type P and type the curly brackets, and inside of it, type color and color it whatever you want. Now, I'll color mine blue, but the background is still white. To color the background, type body and type the curly brackets, and inside of it, type color and again color it whatever you want. I'll color mine green this time. Feel free to get creative with your CSS to make your website unique. You can search on Google to make your website more interesting. Okay, once you're satisfied with your styles, save your file and let's see our masterpiece in action. So, open your index.html file in a web browser. To do this, just click the Open with Live server on the bottom right side of the VS Code folder. And there you have it, your very own website. Congratulations on creating your first web page using HTML and CSS on VS Code. The possibilities are endless here because yes, we just studied about heading and paragraph and CSS. Yeah, very little, but you can keep adding content, experimenting with CSS, and building your web development skills by your own. And that's it for today's tutorial. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And for more exciting web development tutorials. Thanks for watching and happy coding.